Dang it. I didn't mean to start a new game, but that's what's happening, I guess. Let's just sit down, relax, enjoy the fact that today is Friday and there's only 1 week left until Christmas. Unfortunately, I'm not doing anything special this Christmas except wearing this awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ugly sweater. It's very ugly, but I like it. So, trying to remember what I was last doing. Ah, that's right. I needed to. Okay, so when last I left off, I was trying to fulfill some prophecies so that I could, be the Nerevarine and take on Digother. Unfortunately, there's a lot of prophecies to fulfill.
There you go. You were dreaming.
One of those is to be the declared Nerevarine by 4 of the Ashlander tribes, and those who aren't Ashlander tribes are in the houses of Morrowind. So I've already been declared Nerevarine by all the Ashlanders, but now I need to be called Hortator of all of the houses of Morrowind. It's so complicated, but well, I mean that's Morrowind. Long-winded prophecies. So, I've been declared Hortator, or Hortador, or whatever, by 2 of the 3 houses. The last one is the Telvanni house. So I gotta go to this place, um, and be declared Hortator, which is basically like a war hero, uh,
Go.
general type of person. Um, and to do that, I need to go to, I think, Sadrith Mora. Oh, just a second. Hello? Sorry about that. Just, taking care of business. So, that's right, I was going to try to find Sadrith Mora. Where is Sadrith Mora? I think it's right here. On an island. To the far north by northwest. So, let's do some jumping. There. Alright. That's the first jump. Might not survive a second. Without this shirt of airwalk. Never leave home without it. Alright. The belt of Hortator fortifies magicka. I have a different belt on though. Yeah, restores health 60 points. I think I'll go ahead and use that. What's it called though? Belt of Hortator? No. Malipu, whatever. There we go. That was weird. Anyway, I think that this will stack if I use it a couple times. Speed up the process a bit. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright. Getting closer. Morrowind feels large, but it's really actually pretty small. In all honesty. Alright. Here lies Sadrith Mora. I should try to remember to close my email so that nobody's ears get blown off whenever I get notifications. Sorry about that. Alright, so the first step is always the hard part, just determining there we go. Determining what exactly where exactly to start. So I'm actually looking for House Telvanni stuff, I think. Yeah, House Telvanni. We don't care about politics, we don't care what others think, we just want to be left alone, and our wizard lords and their mercenaries make sure no one bothers us. Well, that's nice and all, but I think it's lame that that Morrowind is a little bit... Oh, just the music cut out, I guess. It's been kind of choppy like that. What's up with that?
What do you need?
Let's see. I don't see anything Telvanni house related here. I think that the keyword I'm looking for is Telvanni. A. Um, huh. That that ain't right. Xbox.
You may speak.
And there's clearly things that are missing here. Well, I'm gonna step away for a few moments, maybe restart my Xbox, see if that'll fix this glitch, because I have a feeling it's persistent. So,
Do I know you?
I'll be right back.
So strange this place, far from the marsh.
So I think it should be about to switch over now. No, excuse me. No idea if it'll be any better or not, but well, guess we'll find out. What the heck? Alright, let's see if this is any better now. Okay, seems a little less stuttery so far. I mean, it's Xbox, so I mean, there's only so much you can do. Or rather, it's Morrowind, so I mean, there's only so much you can do on an Xbox to fix it. Ah, home sweet Sadrith Mora. Let's just see if everything is where it's supposed to be. And then stutter. Well, houses exist, so that's a start. Okay. So I think I'll save. Just because you never know. It seems like the longer you play, the less stable the game becomes. Some form of weird PC rot sort of deal. Tell me a little bit about how Sylvania live comfortably. Our wizard lords keep us secure and otherwise leave us alone. Who are these wizard lords of which you speak? Hole in the wall. I bet the people I need to talk to are in the big important looking building over there. Great Hall. Sounds right.
Wealth beyond measure. Is there something I can...
It's kind of dark.
You may speak.
Is this the same guy? Probably. Tell me a little bit about Sadrith Mora. Visitors cannot enter the town, but must stay in the gateway as a... Let me try that again. The Counselor Mage Master Nelith's Wizard Tower. Visitors cannot enter the town, but must stay in the gateway. Merchant Inn for outsiders. Retainers and kin of Telvanni can travel freely in town. Many outlanders live here, but most are Telvanni mercenaries, craftsmen, traders, and slavers. See if I can pull up a menu. I'm not sure if this is just a sign that my Xbox is failing or a sign that Morrowind is bugged. Or both.
Go ahead.
The monomyth. Well, let's see what else I can do here. Oh, iron door to Sadrith Mora. Okay, I just left. Let's go back in. I wonder why wizards like to keep it so dark all the time. Oh. They did not see anything. Okay, let's go out here. See if there's another entrance to this great hall. I mean, they call it a great hall, but really it's more like a just okay hall. I'm all out of night vision charge. Who are you? Don't even want to talk to you. There. Noloth. Whatever you want, the answer is no. Who are the Telvanni counselors? No. Here's a recent edition of the Brown Book of the Great House Telvanni. It lists the current Telvanni counselors and their residences. Let me mark the locations of the counselors' towers on your map. Telarun, Tel Vos, Tel Mora, and Tel Brenora, and Tel Naga is right here at the center of Sadrith Mora. Okay. Well, I'm sure you don't like me, but have some money because I think we, deep down, all like money at least a little bit. We're war leaders of Hell's Telvanni? Is that necessary? Why doesn't anyone tell me about these things? So, do you want the job? Are you qualified? Good. Then go ahead. I don't care. Be the Hortator. Now go away. Well, so much for whatever you want. No.
Yes.
I do pretty well. Alright, well, this guy was pretty helpful. I mean, he mapped all of the locations, apparently. But let's take a look at the Brown Book. Counselor of House Telvanni, Vardenville District Imperial Area, Archmaester, Magister of Telvanni, Counselor, Vardenville District. Who did I just talk to anyway? I should probably figure that out so I can mark him off the list. I think it was like Nelos, but Neloth. Okay. Alright, so I've spoken with Neloth. Alright, so he's the guy in the lower right there. Master Neloth. Okay. So then, let's see. Looks like I need to talk to Master Arian, Mage Lord of Telvanni District, and Telvos. So Telvos, or Vos, Telvos, whatever. is, I think, up in this area. Maybe. Have I been to Telvos? It's right here. Okay. Looks like I've been near Telvos, but never actually hit it. So, yeah, it looks like that's to the northwest of here. Let's equip my traveling shirt. Let's see if I'm on the right track so far. Not really. Need to work on my trajectory a bit. There. Think that ought to do. Alright. Who wants to... No. Okay. Still heading in the mostly right direction. Just adjust a little more to the right. Slightly more north. Closing in on the destination. It's kind of like sailing in the sky. Is this Telvos? Yes, it is. Wow. Not a bad little spot you guys got here. Well, let's take a look at the book. So Telvos. Master Arian, Mage Lord of Telvanni Council, Vardenfell District, Telvos. It's Tower of Telvos, Village of Vos, the Gracelands District of Vardenfell, Province of Morrowind. So, Tower of Telvos, huh? So is it the southern Tower of Telvos, or is there just like a main Tower of Telvos. Looks like there are several towers of Telvos. Well, let's Alright, so that's the central tower. What is that sound?
Wealth beyond measure.
Hmm.
Spare a few moments.
Alright, I'll check the central tower. No. Oh, there's the Telvos jail. What's up here? Barracks and armory. Getting hard to see. That seems better. That was bugging me. The worst thing is I can still hear it. I mean, in my mind. The ghost of the deceased Kaguri.
You may speak.
Alright, I'll just go into one of these towers. The thing didn't specify which tower, so just go into all of them. At first I thought that was a friendly. When it didn't attack me, I was like, oh hey, it's a buddy. suppose this is kind of like the Telbo's Towers.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Do you know that there's a skeleton wandering about? You haven't done anything about it yet? And a Bone Lord? Jeez. Doesn't anybody take out the trash here? And which way is out now? It's all dark and stuff in here. Wizards, I tell ya. Just children with magical powers. Alright, yeah, that's the guy I'm looking for, Master Arian. You must levitate up to the top of the tower and look for a door facing south. Okay. And so be it. I'll just go up here and wait around till daylight, I guess. Alright. Now I can levitate around. So it's facing southward. Oh, well, if it's facing south, then I need to be facing north to see it, don't I? There it is. Yes. Alright. I've heard of you, yes. You're the Outlander who wishes to be the Telvanni Hortator. Oh, that's really awesome that you know who I am, because, hey, have some money. You know, money is always, you know, good. Yeah, so about that Hortator thing. A Hortator is a special champion and war leader chosen by a great house in war. Why do you ask? Yes, I understand. You are willing to take the responsibility, and I am willing to vote for you as Hortator. I think the other Telvanni counselors will also cooperate, though some might need a little persuading. Master Niloth is ill-tempered, Mistress Droutha doesn't like men, and her Mistress Therena is losing her mind. Archmagister Gothrin is another problem. He will not refuse you directly, but will delay indefinitely. I recommend that you kill Archmagister Gothrin. Ah. Archmagister Gothrin never directly refuses requests, he just delays indefinitely, never giving an answer. I don't know of a solution other than just killing the guy. I'll tell you plainly, I stand to gain if Archmagister Gothrin dies. I say this so you won't think I'm trying to trick you. My advice is still good. Gothrin won't name you the Hortator, but he'll never come around and say so. And in House Telvanni it is customary to settle disputes in this manner. He lives in Telnaga. Mistress Droutha is the oldest living Telvanni counselor and is sustained by the necromantic arts. She disliked men of all races, though I don't know why. If you may find her in the Tower of Telmora. Mistress Therena is not aged well and becomes more eccentric every year. Her tower is in Telbranora, which is on Azura's coast far to the southeast. You've been quite helpful. Pity I'm gonna rob you blind now. If I can find anything good. What do I got here? Cyrodiilic brandy. But it's, well, empty vial. Used to have skooma in it from the looks of it. Oh, hello. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna do anything on forward. Um, let's see what we got down here. Lock level 50. I don't really feel like picking locks. Sure, the bed might be owned, but you know, it's like he's gonna use it. Alright. Oh, well, what was this? There's some books atop that shelf. Oh. Paula. Gain knowledge of this book. Illusion skill increased. Book 2. Enchant skill increased. Excellent. Any other books there? No? Shame.
Go ahead, stranger.
Alright, so that's Arian and Neloth. Who else? Mistress Droutha of Telmora. Alright. Telmora is... I think... Oh, just over here. Quite close indeed. Let's pull up the long jump and just see how far that gets us. I'm there. I presume she'll be up here. The upper tower, maybe? Why not? Good God. So who am I looking for here? Mistress Drotha. Now, who was the crazy one? AI Mistress Drotha. Oldest living Telvanni is sustained by necromantic arts. She dislikes men of all races. Though I don't know why. Okay, well. Crazy enough. Drotha Sarkeesian, eh? Let's see. Persuasion. What is this man doing here? Is it lost? Oh. You know, you're quite a heartless wench, aren't you? But have some money, because I know you like money. There we go. So, Mistress Drotha, how about a Telvanni Hortator, huh? Oh, Vec. I think it's a man, and it's wearing a man's skin. For now, listen very carefully. There's nothing wrong with males. There's nothing wrong with rats, per se. I just don't like males. Or rats. So, I think you'd best be going while you can. Well then. That was an unpleasant interaction. Sustained by the necromantic arts, huh? I wonder if that means that she's some sort of, Scroll of Mana Rape, huh? Absorb Magicka, the Black Storm, restore health potions. Meh. So, Not much of a death rattle, is it? No bounty. Well, okay. At least I know that that's an option if I can't improve her disposition. I'm guessing if I dress in drag.
Hurry this up, will you?
Yeah. Alright, let me out of here. Well, let's see.
If I could
Let's see if I can just max out her disposition first.
Do I know you? What is this about?
This is about me giving you money. I know you like money. There you go. So, about that Telvanni Orator. Oh, that's so pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. Oh, I suppose now we must be merciful and at least listen. Huh. Well, glad I listened. I'm glad you persisted. So there's something to those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's portents, as they should. And you are the foretold Nerevarine? Well then, you shall be our Hortator. You have my vote and my blessing. And this scroll, it'll come in handy where you're going. Summon Gold Saint. Well, isn't that special? Pretty sure she didn't have that scroll on her beforehand when I looted her corpse. Yeah, well, I guess that just proves that, some things are best handled with money. Ah, yeah. Inventory, gotta check the brown book. Alright, so I spoke with Dratha, now I need to speak with Mistress Therena of the Telvanni Council of Ardenfell Tower of Tel Branora. So, Tel Branora. Was Tel Branora down here? Teleron, Sadrath. Tel Brenora was all the way down south. So before I head down there, let's see, was there anybody else? Nope. Looks like that's the last one. But I bet I could take a boat or two. It'd be so much faster.
You may speak.
So where are you from?
Alright, maybe not. I'll just start running southward then. Wish there was a way to just put Windows on silent mode. As I bang the microphone with my elbow. Sorry there. Yeah. Travel in this game. Not one of my favorite parts. It is just a necessary evil, I suppose. I mean, it at least gives the game scale, not being able to fast travel everywhere at the, click of a mouse button, but it'd be nice if at least there was some form of quick travel from some of these smaller, out-of-the-way areas. Is there Telfir? I think if I headed Telfir, I could probably make it to a fast travel location. Oh wait, tell Fear. That's the wizard's tower. There's nothing nearby. Okay. How much further? The answer is quite a bit. Okay, is this the one? Yeah, tell Brenora. This is where I need to be. I just gotta look for the big important place. No night vision left, huh? Just sit up top this mushroom then and wait for daylight. Alright. recall. The tower's this way.
I heard of you.
Okay, so this is the weird place.
Outlander. Oh,
Yeah, Tharina's chamber.
Outlander. What do you want?
Well, let's save. This girl's supposed to be a bit cuckoo for cocoa nuts, so Cocoa Puffs. What are you here for? Are you here to feed the spiders? You know, even crazy people like money. Especially lots of money. So, what's up, Tharina? What do you think about the Telvanni Hortator? It's a steel box, of course. You keep things like bittergreen root in it. Keeps them fresh. The little netch blood. Oh, is that a hormador? Yes, spiders in the box. Spider eggs. Keep them fresh with netch blood. You wouldn't have any with you, eh? Spider eggs? Nice fresh ones? So, go ahead. Show me the Hortador. Hormander? You got it with you? Always happy to get some fresh spider eggs or spiders. When I was much younger, we grew our own spiders. And hormators, big ones. Needed 'em for spiders. What? Spiders? You listening? Spiders. That's what I said, big ones. You need a big hortador. Ours was steel with silver plating. Kirjo used to polish it. Cute little kitty. Had it since it was a bitty kitty. Gone now, of course. Dropped dead. They get old, and you have to get new ones. Never quite as good as the old ones, of course, but what can you do? Oh, there you are. What was your name again? Are you listening to me? Stubbornly continued to listen politely. Yes, indeed, sustained as she was by the necromantic arts, it must be that she can, in fact, go on forever, chattering amiably without stopping. Ever. Continues chatting amiably with no sign of stopping. She looks like she could go on forever. No stopping ever. Okay. What? Oh, you want to be a hortator? Certainly, go right ahead. Whatever you like. I don't mind. Just, what were we talking about? Yeah.
You wish to speak?
About what I expected.
Of a name, that's Masera.
So, yeah, is she crazy? Now, there was one guy that I was supposed to, just outright kill. Who was that? So I was talking with, let's see, Master Arian, Master Neloth, Mistress Dratha, Mistress Therena. Oh yes, for Archmagister Gothrin. That's who I was supposed to be looking for. Councilor representatives of House Giovanni, House Hall, Cedrith Mora. So he's in Cedrith Mora. Which I believe I can travel to via boat. Thank God. Just gotta find the boat. You there. Take me to Cedrith Mora. Take my money. Let's go. So, Gothrin, I believe, was the person's name that I'm looking for.
Is there something I can...
Maybe I'm looking for Gothrin. Gothrin. Oh, okay. So he's actually the first one. Archmagister Gothrin, Lord High Magus of Telvanni Council, Vardenfell District Tower of Telarune. Oh. 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 Alright. Let's Tel Arun. Well, at least it's only that way and probably a jump or two. Here I am. It's just a jump or two, like I thought. Yeah, it's way outside. I think at least. No, it's still illegal. Well, maybe I'll just. I think I've got potions for healing. Don't I? No, I don't. Okay, let's just use the belt a few times. Does that even help? I thought it stacked, but apparently no. It's still slow. Maybe I could sleep in a living quarter without anyone noticing.
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry.
Alright, well at least I'm not on the edge of death, I guess. Next, I would like to be able to see. Let there be night vision. Don't worry, guys, I'm not planning for anything nefarious.
Wealth beyond measure out
Alright, 220 gold. Not bad. So, about that Telvanni Hortator. Yes, I know what a Hortator is. No, wait, let me think. Yes, I understand perfectly. Your story makes sense. Your proofs are persuasive. But a decision on such a remarkable matter is a grave responsibility and not to be taken lightly in haste. I will need some time to reflect and reconsider and confer with the other Telvanni counselors. Leave me. Yes, I am still taking the matter of your appointment as Hortator under consideration. Very well, I've heard your story, and you are not one of us. So I suppose I'll have to explain, or you'll just keep annoying me. I have no intention of naming you Hortator of House Telvanni. It is not in Telvanni interest to name an unknown and unreliable outlander and outsider to such an important position. My opinion is not going to change. If you persist in bothering me, you will regret it. This discussion is over. This is my amulet. There are many like it, but this one is mine. No hard feelings. I'll just heal up here for a while. It was very difficult, but I managed to get Archmagister to admit that he had no intention of naming me the Hortator of House Telvanni. He said it was not in Telvanni interests to name an unknown and unreliable outsider. It was such an important position. Well then, that's what you get for being a dick. To the wrong person. Alright, so Sadrith Mora, just say that way, but that's not who I needed to see, was it? I needed to go back to Telmora, I think. can stop sneaking around, I bet.
Talk is free.
Oh, this is the wrong place. Let's see. Who did I speak with? Master Arion. Okay, so Master Arion was the guy in the brown book. Alvos. Alright, so at least I'm in the right general area. This is essentially the mother of all fetch quests in Morrowind, though, isn't it? Not necessarily fetching items, but I have to run back and forth between numerous people, essentially just to talk to them. So have you gathered the votes of the other councillors? I see you've gathered the votes of the surviving Telvanni councillors. That means you are now the Hortator of House Telvanni. And I have something for you. It's called the Robe of the Hortator. It is an ancient artifact and hasn't been used in centuries. But I think you'll be pleased. I wish you luck, Hortator. I may even pray for you. I have been named Hortator of House Telvanni by surviving councillors of that house. When I have been declared Hortator of all three houses of Rudderend, Laulu, and Telvanni, I will have filled the fourth trial. Master Arian gave me the robe of the Hortator, an heirloom taken of my status of Telvanni Hortator. I have been named Hortator of all three great houses, Rudderend, Laulu, and Telvanni. Of the 7 visions of the 7 trials of the Incarnate, I have now fulfilled the 4th trial. So now I need to go to the Urshilogaku camp. I ended up drowning there. I don't even know how, because I didn't really lose my breath. I almost survived it, too. Oh. Tell me I've auto-saved after I became Hortator. It's like, it's not even a challenge, it's not even fun, it's just walking and levitating. Oh, okay, so this is where I killed the last dude. At least I know that I need to go straight to Telvos, which is so far away. Could I go to Telmora by boat? No. This sucks. I'm not gonna bother recording this. thing again, I guess. 'Cause reasons. Wait. Okay, so I'm at Telvos. I don't see where's Telvos? I mean, Telvos, pretty big tower. Like I ought to be able to spot this thing, right? I mean, yeah, it's a foggy day, but I mean it's Morrowind. It's always foggy. Where is? Where's the tower? Huh. The heck? Oh, it's a golden saint. Dragon scale tower shield. Found it.
Masera.
Alright. That's me. Get my way. Tired of this. Just I'm done. Saving now. One less thing to have to worry about traveling to. Getting closer. This this trek has really been wearing me thin. I feel like I haven't accomplished anything in the last few days, and it's been like 10 hours of gameplay. Just nothing happening. Alright, so first trial. Okay. Second trial. Third trial. Fourth trial. Fifth trial. Okay, what's the sixth? I was blind, but Zora's star has guided me through my dreams. Vivek's high priest, Sariani, has asked to see you when you are Hortator in Nerevarine. Go to him and demand to speak with the false god Vivek. Vivek has tried to keep Kagranak's tools secret, but you will need these tools when you stand before Dagoth-Ur. Get Kagranak's tools from Vivek. They are the keys to the riddle of the 6th and 7th trials.
This one honors us.
Just gonna heal up and autosave. Alright, so I have that package from the Archcanon. To signify agreement with these terms, conditions, Archcanon, the Nerevarine claimant may present himself to the healer of the High Fane of Vivek, Donzo, in duels, and the necessary arrangements will be made. So I need to talk to Donzo and Duelis. So Donzo, no, nothing. It's in Vivek though. Maybe I'll go to Cool. Just my vision. Long jump. Is there a dust storm coming? Because that would be so awesome. Alright, still Strider all the way. Travel. Alderun. Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Vivek.
We make a special trip.
So now I think I need to go down toward the Vivek Temple, probably. Most likely. Donzo and duels. Quickly, did you want to meet the Archcanon? Yes. The Archcanon is in his private quarters and he is very much wishes to speak with you. But I am to warn you, avoid confrontations with the Ordinators at all costs. The Archcanon has spoken with the High Fane Ordinators, but if you are a wanted criminal, they will try to arrest you. If the blood of the faithful servants of the temple is spilled, it will make the reconciliation all that much more difficult. Archcanon is waiting for you alone to speak with you in his private quarters. His private quarters are in the southern hall of the East Chapel of the High Fane. But there are ordinators at the entrances to both the East and West chapels. There is a private back entrance to Sarioni's private quarters. Perhaps you might also sneak past the ordinators by stealth magic. Private back entrance. A door on the eastern canal side level leads to a smaller room in Sarioni's private quarters, but the door is always locked and the ordinator controls the keys. So what's the High Fane?
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Ugh. Fine. Is this the High Fane? The Archcanon is in his private quarters and wants to speak with me. I must avoid confrontations with the Ordinators at all costs, because spilling blood and faithful servant. Yes. This is High Fane. We know your plan, Outlander. What's a High Fane? Do I like you enough to tell you about this? Have some money? Like a bit of money? How about the High Fane? It's the largest tribunal temple in Vardenfell. Archcanon Sarion presides over the temple alongside a large staff of priests, healers, and monks. Pilgrims travel from all over the Morrowind to view the High Fane and the Ministry of Truth, to offer prayers, to thank before the Palace of Vivek. Okay, so it's the Tribunal Temple. So yeah, this is the High Fane. Because it's a big old temple. A door on the eastern canal side level. Eastern canal side. don't see anything particularly puzzly about this. Puzzling, yes, but whatever. I'll just go in through the front gates like a bouse. Alright, fine. Oh, this is the high vein. Alright, well. So, okay, so there's a door on the eastern canal side. Whatever, just go into the high vein. Whatever. And for the archcannon. You ain't him. Alright, well, this was the eastern side of the High Fane. Supposed to be a private entrance. Nope. Oh wait, this is east. That's probably the private entrance then. Thank you for coming. You know the temple doctrine on the Neverrain. Perhaps it is time to change that doctrine. The temple must protect the people from false doctrines, and your association with Imperial intelligence make your motivations and integrity suspect. But you have been chosen Hortador, or Hortator, and Nerevarine by the Dunmer people, and we have reached a crisis with Degathur. We can go no longer. We can no longer defend the people against the awakened Sixth House. You and your prophecies may represent our last hope. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather you hear the details of our situation and then circumstances leading up to that situation from Lord Vivek himself. He has asked to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him and hear in person what he has to say? Okay. Good. Here are 2 keys. One to the private back entrance to my quarters, and the other to a locked entrance to Lord Vivek's palace. I regret that, at present, the Ordinators are not completely under my control, so, for now, I'll ask you to avoid confrontations with him. Lord Vivek is expecting you. His lordship is remarkably patient, but perhaps it would be better not to keep him waiting. Yes. Quite. Thanks for the key. Don't need it, chump. Let's go. Me. Also, I find it quite unlikely that a temple would change its doctrine just because of things like facts coming to fruition. Yo, Vivek. We have business. I was young like you, I was very impatient, so I will keep our business short. Then, later, there may be time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine and the persecution of the dissident priests, and proclaim to all Morrowind that Darka the Third is the incarnate of Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Digath-Ur and the Sixth House. These things I will do, whether you wish or not. Next, I propose to surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Dagoth-Ur. You may choose to refuse. I will not compel you. You will receive the power as a gift in the form of an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may give your oath, then keep it or break it as you like. First, you will accept Wraithguard. Will you accept Wraithguard as a gift? Yes, I accept Wraithguard. Good, sensible of you. And now, will you give your oath before all gods and men, before all spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Dagoth-Ur, and its preservation of Morrowind and its people? Not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. You will never have a brief momentary... You'll now have a brief momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You are being taken out of the time order to avoid unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before... There's a brief sensation of motion and total darkness, floating, but without a sense of weight or direction. You know it. Now I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be more persecution. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope that both sides will swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions if you like, or you may leave as you wish. But I think there are at least two things you ought to know before you leave: how to use Wraithguard and how to defeat Dagoth-Ur. To defeat Dagoth-Ur, go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact Hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Venimal. Then recover the artifact Blade of Keening from Gate Citadel Odorsal. Then proceed with Wraithguard Sunder and Keening to the Citadel of Dagoth-Ur. Within the Citadel, find the Heart of Lorkharn. Use the 3 artifacts to sever Dagoth-Ur's connection to the Heart, and he will be destroyed, and the Blight ended on Morrowind. To destroy Dagoth-Ur, you must sever his connection with the Heart of Lorkharn. To do this, strike the heart with the artifact Hammer Sunder once. Then strike the heart more than once with the artifact Blade Keening. You must wear Wraithguard because you cannot handle either Sunder or Keening unless you are wearing Wraithguard. That is the short, simple explanation. Here is the long, detailed explanation written down for your convenience. Read it, study it, commit it to memory. For the past 20 years, the Tribunal have tried unsuccessfully to execute this plan. However, we failed because we were required to stage an assault and simultaneously maintain the Ghost Fence to prevent the threatened large-scale breakout of Dagoth-Ur's blighted hosts. With the Nerevarine leading the assault and the Tribunal free to devote their full energies to maintaining the Ghost Fence, this plan has greater chance of success. Unfortunately, however, the loss of artifacts, Sunder and Keening, are the recent increase of Deothur's strength pose new problems to the execution of the plan. Therefore, our proposed plan is the following 5 phases. 1. A series of aggressive raids to scout the inside of Ghost Fence, a series of aggressive raids to neutralize Degothur's Ash Vampire kin and recover artifacts from the bodies of his kin. An assault on Gate Citadel Venomal to neutralize Dagoth Venom and recover the artifact Hammer Sunder Vemin. An assault on Gate Citadel Odrozol to neutralize Dagoth Ordus and recover artifact Keening. An assault on Citadel Dagoth will keep the artifact with the artifacts Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to sever Dagoth Ur's connection to the heart of Lorgarn, and thus to destroy Dagoth Ur. Phase 1, raids inside the Ghost Fence. Oh dear. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. Okay. Sultan Gate Citadel Venomal. Okay. Essential to recover the artifact Hammer Sunder, Phase 5. The Ash Vampire Dagoth Vemin has possession of Sunder and probably seeks to discover the secrets of its enchantments. We also have access to notebooks and journals of Kagnarok that have survived the Dwemer workshops of Veminal. Essential to recover the artifact Blade of Keening for Phase 5. The Ash Vampire Dagoth Ortrus has possession of. And we also have access to nope. Dear. I ain't got time for that. Just wanted to play around. I guess I played too hard with Lord Vivek. I broke him. Alright. I'm gonna try this again. This business, see if I can choose better options. Maybe it depends. I'll take it your maybe as a no then. And that concludes our interview. I accept Wraithguard, fine. Maybe it depends. A sensible response, alas. I am not looking for someone sensible. I am sorry. I am afraid you will not find Wraithguard of much use to you without the oath. I shall not teach you how to use it. Alright, fine. Alright. So now everybody ought to know by now that I am the last hope for the world. So if I talk to somebody,
Haven't I heard of you?
like the Ordinators, faith, law, and justice walk on. And how about you? Oh, you don't want to talk about the Nerevarine now. How about you? Let's talk about the Nerevarine. How about that? We have heard from the proclamation Vivek has removed his curse upon the Nerevarine and has ended the persecution of the dissident priests. Vivek has acknowledged you as the incarnate and Nerevarine and the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Degath in the 6th house. Yes, that is me. Oh, suddenly people think I'm cool. Well, how about that? I'm gonna go to Balmora.
We make a special trip just for you.
gonna get attacked in the night again. Yeah. Alright. So now there's a couple places that I need to go, I guess. Drozzle, Digother. Here's Ghost Gate. Oh, Veminol. Okay, so these are the 3 spots that I need to hit. Alright.
Where would you like to go?
We make a special kit just for you. Same low price.
So, apparel. What is this Wraith Guard I was given? Shield. Reflect 20%. Resist disease. Whatever. Resist shock, fire, frost, magicka, and poison. So it's a glove. All right. Armor rating 117, 132. probably keep the Amulet of Shadows, but the belt I don't really need. Black pants don't need. Exquisite shoes are probably good to keep on hand. Long jump ring, we keep it around. Belt, moon and star. Hortator. No. I'll keep around the, I'll keep this on just so I can carry more stuff, I think. Because that's a pretty big boon. So my Muramasa blade is kind of crap. Unfortunately. This just doesn't quite Muramasa. Doesn't suck the souls up like it's supposed to. Just drop that there. Spear of Cowardice is kind of bleh, but it gets the job done more or less. It's not frozen, is it? Kind of looks frozen. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go restart my Xbox. So now I'm back. For for now. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to play though. I've tilted my Xbox on its side. We'll see if that allows it to play any more smoothly. Tends to help with other consoles. Load time seems a little improved.
Where would you like to go?
Huh. Loads seem quite a bit faster than they were before. Interesting. Well, like I was kind of getting to before. Just put my Muramasa away there. Let's see. What else was I going to do? Yeah, apparel-wise, I was deciding what to actually do with my stuff. I think we can put that away. Don't need that. Keep that around. Belt. Well, we'll keep the bat. Shirt. Ring of Hortator. Don't really need that. Don't need the belt. Long Jump Express. We'll keep around. Caius's pants don't really serve a function. Amulet of Shadows are bleh. Not really super happy with. I mean, the enchantment is nice, but it's just kind of. The Ebony Curious is kind of. Not really doing much for me. So I wonder if I could make some stuff that I need. What do I have in the way of soul gems? I got quite a few regular soul gems, but what about soul gems that are full of soul? Not there. if anybody's unsure of what I'm doing at this point, I'm just kind of deciding what I want to take with me in my battle against Dagoth Ur. Don't really need restore magicka potions, really. I'm not really a magicka type of person. Oh, this one's got a flame atronach in it. That's good. I mean, good enough. Got a few Daedric Tontos, don't I? I wonder how that compares to the shorts, to the dagger. Seems the Tonto is better. And the Wakizashi is better yet. Alright. Got anything in the way of ingredients around these parts? Oh, got some hammers. Probably come in handy here. Sorry, guys, I'm just making preparations for what I must do. So, let's see if I've got what it takes. Okay, so that would be enough to get a couple souls. 10 seconds. But I think if instead I put it down to 2, then soul trap on target. Something like that. Yeah. Before I even attempt it, though, I'm gonna save because I'm probably not gonna get it on my first try, or anywhere near my first to try. Okay, so let's make an enchanted item, a exquisite ring, golden saint, yeah, enchantment failed. Do I at least have ingredients? No. Alright, I'm gonna need to go get some ingredients before I can actually get to doing this, because it's gonna take some time, I think.
How interesting. A tourist. We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
A lot of steps involved in getting the kind of equipment that I require.
Is there something you need?
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help. If I...
Now I need to go back to my home in Sedanine.
Do you need something?
would you like to go?
All right. I'm gonna look around and see if I've got a Grandmaster mortar and pestle. I don't know if it matters or not. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, that intelligence level seems good. So let's mix up some replacement potions. All right. Let's let's make an enchanted item. Exquisite ring. Actually, let's just make a quick backup in case I need to back up. Hey, how's it going, Chibi B-Spin? I'm just mentally exhausted after going through all the steps to be declared Hortator for all of the all of the houses of Morrowind. It's a whole lot of fetch questing. A little drained, but I'm finally through it. So I'm just getting some gear ready to go take on the stuff beyond the Ghost Gate. If you're familiar with the game, I don't know if you are or not, but basically just getting some stuff in order. Yeah, I'll just do this normal way, I guess. Think. I think 20 seconds ought to be enough to soul trap and kill a golden saint. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ouch. Alright, let's create this item. Successfully created. Apparel. There's the ring. Let's exquisite ring. Oh, maybe it's not attacking on strike, actually. Umbra sword. Oh, yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, exquisite ring. Summon Umbra sword. Soul trapped. Weapon. Switch to the spear. Uh-oh. There we go. Trapped a soul. Great. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so, so my exquisite ring is empty, so I'll have to rest for a while. Hopefully that can recharge so I can trap some more souls of golden saints. Yep. Alright. Summoned. Umbra sword. Trapped. And just use a regular wakizashi, I guess. Because it's been reflecting my skills back at me. And I hope my Xbox didn't just freeze again. That's something else that I've been combating for a little while. I don't know why, but my Xbox, I think, is on its way out. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. Yeah, Xbox original. It's it's a Xbox I picked up from a thrift shop a while back, and it's modded, which is nice, I guess. But if it keeps freezing up like this, well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna need to go restart it though, because it doesn't seem to be progressing. So I'll be right back. Okay. So, knock on wood, this time it won't freeze up when I try to play it. Basically, the reason that I'm going through all this trouble to summon golden saints in order to capture their souls is because once I do that, I can use those souls to create equipment with constant enchantment effects, so I can give myself permanent boosts to certain things. Okay. So, I am back here. My ring was just out of charge, so I'm going to rest for a little bit and see if I can get it to charge that ring back up. Enough to capture another golden saint. Okay. Okay, so here's the ring. Okay. Then the magic of Umbra. Followed by the Daedric Wakasashi. Oh, tell me it's not going to crash on the same... I think I'm gonna call that a night. Hopefully I'll just pick that back up tomorrow and get past that point, but it froze twice in the same spot and now I have pizza. So I'll be back tomorrow. But you guys have a good night. See you, everyone.